Next bill.
Senate Bill 616 by Senator McPherson, relative to speed limits on highways of the state to authorize increases of the maximum speed on highways.
Representative Downs on the bill.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker and members. Members, this is Senator McPherson's bill. At present, the DOTD sets the speed limits within safety engineering standards. There presently is a law on the book that says that the maximum speed limit on any state highway in Louisiana is 55 miles per hour unless DOTD determines that that's an unsafe speed and they can set it lower than that amount. And then there's an exception for interstates at 70 and four-lane highways at 65. What Senator McPherson's bill would say is that DOTD may set the speed limits on these otherwise highways, two-lane highways, which presently set at a max of 55. Under the new law, it says that they can set it above or below based on engineering studies that say that on a given area that's a safe speed to drive, and then they would post it in those time frames. I think from a practical standpoint, what he's attempting to do, that there are some areas where there are two-lane roads that are wide, flat, straight, and safe, he believes, and that under some circumstances DOTD would determine that they could raise that speed, say from 55 to 60 or what have you, and would post it accordingly. That's what the bill does. Be happy to answer any questions.
Question, Representative Cortez.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. So, am I understanding, Representative Downs, that Senator McPherson is saying that you can go faster than 55 through Woodworth?
That would be a good,
because that's a four-lane highway, if I remember correctly.
Question. But you do raise an interesting point there, because on some of these highways, and just recently, as you know, and Woodworth's a good example, but a lot of these...
Great example.
Yeah, a lot of these, we've gone and built 5-lane highways with curb and gutters through these areas, and as you know, most of them through the years were posted 45, and in some cases even 35. In at least one that I've traveled through regularly, recently, DOTD has gone back and raised the speed limit to 50 because they determined it was safe to drive 50 through there. That is an example of how they would exercise their prerogative.
So DOTD would have the authority to raise the...
That is correct. With engineering studies, they would make that decision, as they already do to lower it. This would also
Senator
allow
McPherson termed out?
Sir?
Is Senator McPherson termed out?
I'm not sure about that.
Thank you.
No more questions? You have a right to close. Any waves? Representative Downs moves for the final passage of the bill. As many of you favor the bill in the final passage will vote yes. Those opposed, no. And the clerk will open the machine. Mr. Gwynn, yes. Jane Smith, yes. Ms. Katz, yes. Mr. Hardy, yes. Are you through voting? Are you through voting? Close the machines. 91 yeas, no nays, and the bill is finally passed. Representative
Downs.
All right, Downs. Move to reconsider, by which the bill finally passed and laid on the motion on the table. Without objections, so ordered.
Senate Bill 617.